boys and girls, so it's Miss Santos here, and this video is going to talk about our math review for Wednesday, August 19th, okay? So if you haven't done your math review for August 19th, Wednesday, then pause this video, click the X button. Well, don't click it, but just pause it. And go and do your math review for today, August 19th, Wednesday, okay? Because we're gonna go over it, so I do not want you to see it until you are done, okay? I'm gonna draw 7, so I have 4, then I'll do 5, and then I'll do 6, and then I'll do 7, right? So, okay, I have 7 here, so let me do 5. So that's 3, 4, and then 5. So I know that I drew 7 here and then 5 there. Let me go ahead and count them though, okay? So I have, count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7, great. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You guys, that's 12. So I have 12. So give yourself a round of applause if you got 12. Okay. And also, if you guys have like little items at home to help you, like, I don't know, stuff like this. We'll use this in class. I know you've seen it. You can use these two to help you, okay? If not, it's okay. Drawing is amazing too. You can draw them on your, using your tools, okay? Draw them. And a lot of you have, so I'm so proud of you for that. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to give Ms. Santos a red star because I showed my work and I also got that right. Okay. So now we're going to move over to place values. Okay, so we talked about this guy right here, that big guy, right? And we said that this right here is worth how much? How much? So we also call these pictorials because they're a model, right? So it's something for us to work with. So we call them pictorials, but you can call them base blocks, whatever you want, okay? So I know that each one is worth how much? Just one of these guys, just one of these guys. We use them all the time. We actually see them right here too. You're right, it's worth 10. So we know that there's 10 of these, right? In each one. Just in case you guys don't believe in Santos, I'm gonna show y'all because I'm not lying. So I know that one of these is 10. So I have 10 here. So I have 20. Remember, we're gonna count by tens because do you want to watch this video forever and ever and ever and ever? Because if you do, then I would have to count by ones, and that's a long time. So let's go ahead and count by 10. And I'm going to add each base 10 block, okay? So I have, so far, I have 10, 20, 30, and then 40. And then I have 50. Then I have 60. Count with me. Then I have 70, then I have 80, then I have 90, and wow, would you look at that? Now I have 100. Do you see? That's 100. So we need 10 of these to make 100. So now that we know what the value of this is, we can move on, and actually don't forget, you have to write that, how much it's worth. So I know that this guy is worth 10, right? So if you want to write 10 or you already want to do 110, you can do that, okay? And then I'm going to put the adding sign because I'm going to add them, right? And then I have ones here, my little ones. So I'm going to count them. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So there's 10 right there. Why do you think they made it like that? Why? You may be asking yourself, why didn't they just give us to us like that? Why did not just show it? You're right, they could have done that. You're right, but maybe they wanted to test you guys and see, could they really count? And can they realize that that is a 10, right? So I already know that's 10, so I'm going to count. I'm going to add, so I know that it's 10 plus 10 equals 20, but I have 100 here, right? So I can't forget about that. So that is 100 plus 10 is 110 plus another 10, which gives me 120, okay? And if it helps you this way too, you wanna just add all the numbers, go ahead. I'm gonna bring it down. There's nothing for me to add there, so that's 0. 0 plus 1 is 2. 1, I'm gonna bring it down. So that's 1, okay? So we already know that standard form, you guys, is what? How am I gonna write it? You're right, numbers. So I already have it there, you guys, 120. Okay, so give yourself a red star if you got that answer and if you showed your work. And if you didn't get it right, hey, that's okay. This is actually really hard. These guys are pretty new to us, okay? So it's okay, we'll work with them a lot, so don't feel bad, okay? But I do want you to go back and look at your mistakes and what you could have done differently, and because you are going to put that down in your reflection when we're done, okay? So now money, okay? So I hope that yesterday's video helped you out because we talked about coins, right? And how they can help us. So if you can get some of your parents or your grandparents, your uncles, the people who take care of you, they have some coins. They can probably let you borrow it so you can use it, okay? But if not, that's okay. You don't have to. So I know, remember we talked about this, that sometimes, most of the time, the coins will give us clues, right? So, like, look at this one. I know that it says, I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not, it's so blurry. But, oh, there you go, kind of. You can see 1 cent, and the same here. 1 dime. So do I see any of these guys on here? I do, I see this guy right here. That's Abraham Lincoln, and he's on the what? That's right, the penny. Do I see the dime? No, because you know what? I just saw a clue. Did you? If not, I'm gonna give you some time to look for the clue because it's on those coins. So yes, you're right. If you guessed 5 cents, you're right. Look, you guys, it says 5 cents. It says 5 cents. So what's 5 cents? That you're right, it's a nickel. And right here, you guys, it says 5 cents. Still really blurry. Okay, 5 cents. So I know that I'm working with a nickel. So wait, what are these guys up here? Let me see. Let me just turn this nickel around because I know that we already saw the dime and we know that the dime is pretty small. We know that the penny is right here. And we know that the back of the penny says 1 cent. So wait, let me just turn it just to see. No, we already turned that. Oh, you guys, wait. That's this guy right here. That's Thomas Jefferson. You guys, that's a nickel. So we are working with nickels except for this one, that's a penny. So I was able to use what I saw on the coins to help me identify them, right? To name them. Okay, so I know that a nickel is worth 5 cents because it tells me right here, right? It just told me. So I'm going to write 5. Then whatever you want to do, if you want to label them by how much they're worth or you want to add them, go ahead and do whatever's easier for you. Today, we're going to continue just adding on, okay? So I know that that's 5 cents, so 5 plus 5 is, that's right, 10. Then I know this is also worth 5 cents because that's how much a nickel is worth, so I'm going to add on to it. So I know that 10 plus 5 is 15, yep. And then I'm going to continue adding on. So I'm working with more cents, right? So 15 plus 5 is 20, okay. And then 20 plus 5 is, you're right, 25. And then I can't forget about this one, and that is worth 1 cent. So it is 26 cents. So my value is 26. Do I put a dollar sign or a cent sign? You're right, a cent sign. So you guys, if you also did it differently to where you just labeled them 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents, and then a cent, and then you just added them, that's perfectly fine. That's okay, whatever is easier for you, okay? So Ms. Santos is gonna go ahead and put a red star there because that's what she got. And remember, you're only going to put a red star when we come back to class. Okay, you can go back and edit if you want to, but you don't have to, okay? And you only put a red star if you got it right, okay? So, and that's okay if you didn't, okay? Because we're going to learn from our mistakes. And the whole point of it is for us to look back, just like we're going to do right now in our reflection, and talk about what we did and what we noticed about ourselves, okay? So I'm going to say I am proud of myself because I remembered standard form. And that's a pretty large word, right? So that's what I'm going to say. I am proud of myself because I know what standard form, and I'm going to copy that word here because it's right there, what standard form is. Okay, just like that. You do not have to copy Miss Santos. It is just an example for you, okay? Just an example. So you could put whatever you noticed about yourself or what you need to do, okay? It's a reflection, okay? So good job. That means that you guys did this math review, and that's our third math review, okay? And I'm very proud of you guys because I know that it's a lot, and the fact that you're even doing it and you're completing it says a lot about you as a learner. So you should be proud of yourself, okay? Because I am. All right, so don't forget, you will have another one, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. Have your parents, your guardians contact me, okay? All right. Bye, second graders. I'll see and talk to you very soon.